Hey guys, welcome to a gentle morning yoga flow coming at you from Cancun, Mexico, as I'm here teaching for the week. So we'll begin at the front of the mat with feet about hip width apart, just standing in a fold. So allowing the weight of the body to soften over top of the legs. Maybe grabbing opposite elbows here if that feels nice to you. Bring a soft bend into the knees. Taking a few nice slow deep breaths here, allowing any tension to release from the back of the neck, feeling decompression through the spine, and a beautiful stretch for the hamstrings. Maybe a gentle little rock side to side. Nice and slowly, releasing elbows if you have them, and one vertebrae at a time, rising all of the way up until you are standing tall. Beautiful. Now we'll step the feet closer together. Deep breath in, arms extend overhead, gaze lifts. And exhale, diving forwards, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, creating length through the spine. Exhale, hands will land, step back, high plank. Okay, pausing for a deep breath in. We'll exhale, slowly lower down to the belly. Tops of feet press into the mat. With a deep breath in, lifting the heart, rolling the shoulders back, cobra. Exhale, slow release. 2 more breaths just like that. Inhale to lift you. Exhale to lower. 1 more nice deep breath in, lift the heart, open the chest. We'll exhale, rolling over the knees, tucking the toes, and pressing the hips up and back for our first downward dog of the practice. Maybe bringing a gentle bend into one knee and then the other, so walking the dog out, lengthening hamstrings, calves. And just starting to warm the body up. With a deep breath in, we'll gaze forwards. Exhale, slowly walking the feet to the front of the mat to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise tall, fly the hands to the sky. Exhale, palms draw through heart center, Samastiti. Inhale, hands reach high. Exhale, diving forwards, fold. In breath, half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, hands will land. Stepping back, high plank. Slowly lowering down, either all of the way or through your Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale, roll over the toes, downward facing dog. With a deep breath in, we'll sweep right leg up and back, so finding our 3-legged dog. And exhale, softly land right foot to the outside of the right hand. Releasing back knee down to the mat. And just taking a moment, sinking hips down and forwards, opening through that left hip flexor, psoas. As you exhale, reaching back for your half splits to fold. Going to add some movement with the breath here. So with your next breath in, going to lunge forwards and reach your right hand to the sky, opening into a twist. Exhale, hand plants as the hips reach back. Beautiful. Inhale to lunge you forwards, open twist. Exhale, hand lands and take it back. 3 more deep breaths. Synchronizing breath with movement. Getting out of the mind into the body. Now with a deep breath in, we'll just lunge forwards and then step it straight back, downward facing dog. Switching to our second side. So with a deep breath in, left leg sweeps high. Exhale, softly landing left foot to the outside of the left hand. Okay, releasing right knee down. Again, just taking a moment here. Hips are sinking down and forwards. The left ankle should be directly below the knee. And then exhale, reach it back for that half splits, folding to the inside of the leg. Okay, now we'll begin that movement with the breath. So inhale, lunge forwards, reaching your left hand up to the sky. And exhale, hand lands as you take it back, fold. Again, deep breath in, lunge forwards, open twist. Exhale, take it back. Beautiful. Again, continue to flow with your breath. With the final breath in, hands stay planted as you lunge forwards. Exhale, step it straight back, downward dog. Pausing here for one nice deep breath. And with your next breath in, rippling forwards, high plank. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale, lift the heart, arch the spine. Exhale, roll over the toes, downward facing dog. With your inhale, we'll gaze in between the hands. And exhale, step or float feet to the front of the mat. Breath in, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, softly fold. Inhale, rise tall, reach the hands to the sky. Exhale, palms draw to the heart. Beautiful. So now we're going to prepare for a balance. We're going to ground through that right foot, lifting the left knee up in front. And steadying your gaze, reaching the hands to the sky. Keep breathing, don't lose the breath here. And slowly releasing, interlacing hands behind the back. With a deep breath in, you're pulling the hands down and back. And then as you exhale, moving into your warrior three with those interlaced hands. Okay, so gaze stays completely steady, it's not moving. And then softly releasing, hands to the back of the mat, rising into that high crescent lunge. Continue to pull the hands down and back, open through the heart center. Beautiful. With a deep breath in, arms extend to the sky. And exhale, hands will land. Step it back, high plank. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, find your back bend. Exhale, reaching the hips up and back. Beautiful work, you guys. Take a couple of breaths here, let that go. Relax the back of your neck. Sink your heels towards the mat. Inhale, gaze forwards. Exhale, feet between hands. Good. Breath in, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rising tall, reach the hands to the sky. Exhale, pull hands to heart center. Now we'll prepare for the second side. So grounding firmly through the left foot, lifting right knee in front. Once you've found your balance, we can extend the arms up to the sky. Remember, your drishti is steady, it doesn't move. And interlacing hands behind the back, beginning to pull open through the heart center as you reach your right leg back, Virabhadrasana 3. Nice strong position. And softly finding that high crescent lunge, sinking deep into the left knee. Maybe lifting the gaze. With a deep breath in, we'll extend the arms high. Exhale, hands land, moving through your vinyasa. So step it back, lower down. Inhale, heart lifts. And exhale, hips press up and back. And we're going to move into some hip opening. So preparing for our pigeon pose. We'll inhale, right leg lifts high. Exhale, landing right leg through to our pigeon. So right shin is landing towards the front of the mat. Starting here by just lifting the heart up. Okay, option to stay right there with hands planted or reaching hands to the sky. It's a little bit more active. Final option is to bend into that back knee and reach back for the foot or ankle. Okay, you can always use a belt or a strap if you have that. Just taking this to your own degree. Breathing into whatever sensations are there. Then nice and slowly releasing. Walking your hands forwards, softening the weight of your upper body down. So relaxing, releasing into your sleeping pigeon. Deep release for the right hip, right glute, and even into your low back. We'll begin to walk the hands back in, and then step it straight back, downward dog. Okay, little release here before we switch sides. So lower your knees to a hover, and then push the hips high, down dog. Again, inhale, lower knees to hover. Exhale, downward dog. One more time. Good. Maybe a gentle bend into one knee and then the other. Just do whatever feels good here to release that right hip. And then as you're ready, switching. So breath in, left leg lifts. Exhale, landing your left leg through to that pigeon pose. So creating length and lift here to begin. Once again, you take this to a place that feels good, that feels right to you. Whether you're extending the arms, whether you're reaching for your full king pigeon. Wherever this ends, you should still be able to breathe deeply into it. If you lose the breath, that's how you know you've gone too far. Slow release, and then walking the hands in front and melting the weight of the upper body. You soften, melt into it, and just surrendering yourself into this pose, allowing it to work its magic. Beginning to walk the hands back in once again. Stepping it straight back, downward facing dog. So once again, option to walk that dog out. Now we're slowly going to release down to the knees and sit the hips down and back into our child's pose, Balasana. So walking the hands out in front, relaxing the forehead into the mat. Taking a few deep breaths. Feeling your spine lengthen, your hips release. Very slowly, we're going to rise up to our seat. Now we'll just make our way down. So we're going to come to a wide-legged fold position. You can turn sideways on the mat or you can stay facing forwards, completely up to you. And we'll reach your right hand down the right leg. Take a deep breath in, left hand reaches to the sky. And exhale, opening through the left side body. Okay, don't worry if the hand reaches the foot, just reaching it in that direction. Breath in, we'll rise tall through center and then prepare for the second side. So left hand down the left leg, breath in, right hand reaches, exhale, open up through the right side body. So feeling that deep stretch, the opening through the side body, but also into the lower back. One of the best stretches here for the lower back. Inhale to rise you through center. Both arms will extend, lift the gaze. Exhale, we're going to begin to walk the hands out in front. So as always, you're listening to your body here. Maybe the hands are just planted in front of you. Maybe you're able to drop to the forearms or take it even deeper. As long as you're feeling that stretch in the inner thighs and the groin, then you are in the exact right place. We will now rise up to our seat and then taking the legs, swinging them out in front of you. Nice and slowly lowering all of the way down to your back. I'm going to prepare for some back extensions just to counter that folding. So you can walk the heels in towards the body, setting up for our bridge pose. With a deep breath in, pressing through the heels, lifting the hips up towards the sky. And here, option to interlace the hands below the low back, really using the arms to press to help lift the hips even higher. Option to stay right here, or if you feel balanced, feel comfortable, then we can play with lifting a foot. So try lifting the right leg up, bending into the knee, and then maybe switching, lifting the left foot. Trying to keep the hips at the same height. Beautiful, slow release. One more breath in, lift even higher, and exhale, lowering down to your back. Giving both knees a great big hug in, and just a gentle little rock from side to side. Now we're going to spread the arms open, lifting the knees into our tabletop as we slowly lower the knees over to the right side of the mat. An option for your gaze to stay lifted or turning it out over your left shoulder, completely up to you. Softening, melting the weight of your body here. Inhale, knees draw through center. And exhale, we'll slowly switch, so knees falling off to the left. Knees drawing back through center. Give them one more great big hug into the chest. Squeeze them nice and tight. And then we'll stretch the body out across the mat into our final resting pose, Shavasana. Closing the eyes. Surrendering the body into stillness, into silence. You're more than welcome to pause this video, stay here as long as you would like. If you need to get going with your day, wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. Make your way up to your final seat. You can draw palms together in front. Find a moment of gratitude. Thank you so much for joining me. Namaste.